If you find things bug you, seemingly little things that play on your mind and interrupt your thinking, then this may be the episode for you. This is The Gods Are Alive, Metis, Things That Bug You. When Zeus became king of the gods, his first love was Metis. Metis was a titan. She was intelligent and powerful. She had aided Zeus in his rise to power and now stood by his side as his wife and queen. As secure as Zeus may have been, his mind was unsettled. Zeus' rise to power had not been an easy or calm one. He had taken the throne by force, overthrowing his father Cronus. This should not have been a surprise to Cronus, as Cronus himself overthrew his own father, Zeus' grandfather, Uranus. And now, as Zeus gazed into the entire cosmos that was now his domain, he felt a sense that history was repeating itself. The uneasy feeling grew deeper when Zeus learned of a prophecy that the wise and wonderful Metis would bear a son more powerful than his father, a son who could overthrow Zeus, just as Zeus had overthrown his own father and himself become king of the cosmos. A son who would be greater than he was shadowed all his thoughts. In the age when days and nights were still in their infancy, Zeus found no rest or respite for the fear he had of his own unborn child. He pondered what to do, and from such pensive thoughts wove a devious plot. His ally in war and lover in peace, the precious Metis, would have to go. But how? He determined to challenge the beautiful Metis to a competition. Both he and Metis were skilled at transformations, the ability to change into all the creatures of creation. Zeus invited talented Metis to a competition. The aim? To see who could transform into the most complex and wonderful animals that roamed the earth. Metis agreed, delighted to showcase her talents, and she thought beat Zeus. Zeus began, transforming into a great eagle. Metis answered by turning herself into a noble owl. Zeus changed to a beautiful swan, Metis a nimble fox, Zeus a powerful bull, Metis a mighty elephant. Change to change, they transformed from the tallest to the shortest, the quickest and the slowest, until Zeus suggested they change to the smallest of all. Metis smiled and changed to a fly, and at that point, Zeus smiled too, and promptly ate her. But that is not the end of Metis. As a fly, she buzzed into his thoughts, and there would whisper to him. From behind his ears she would evermore bug him, and when she wasn't listened to, she moved to the front of his mind, behind his eyes, and bugged some more. As days aged and nights matured, Metis kept burrowing and bugging, and the mind of Zeus ached and ached. He found once again he could not sleep, could not rest. His head pounded with the echo of Metis' whispers, and Zeus felt his mind overtaken. No longer able to even think his own thoughts for Metis' interruptions, he approached his son, god of the forge, Hephaestus. Zeus begged him to take his axe and crack Zeus' head so to end his torment. Hephaestus obliged and raised his axe, and with a single mighty swing, brought the crushing axe onto Zeus' head. First the earth shook, and the sky shuddered. Mountains split into valleys, and seas thundered and clashed. In the head of Zeus, a crack appeared, and from that crack came forth a bright light, a light so piercing that Helios, god of the sun, stopped his sun chariot in the sky to witness where such white light was coming from. Zeus' mind had opened, and from the pouring light stepped forth the daughter of Zeus and Metis, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, fully grown and armed, endowed with glowing armor and a glistening helmet. Zeus' mind was healed, and wisdom was born. Metis remained and remained still in the mind of Zeus, as a divine counselor, giving the thoughts of Zeus voice. For Zeus, anxiety plagued his mind, each thought peppered with angst and dread for what the future may hold. Such voices do not exist solely in the minds of gods. They are in us too. It's what we did or didn't say or do, what we should have, what we could have, or what we would have. The endless what and what if. These thoughts bug us. They may seem so small to say or do, yet feel so much. That is because these small things, like Metis, are not small at all. Whether at the forefront of our thinking or buried deep in our mind, they are forever there, reminding us, nagging us that they are there, and no matter how we wish they were not there, and yet they still whisper. Thoughts that bug us may not be welcome ones. They may be annoying. They may be things that we don't want to do. More often than not, they call us to action. We should do this or that. We really need to speak to that person, or stay away from bad influences, or try harder to keep good habits. These thoughts, the ones that bug us, like Metis, have wisdom contained within. Like Metis continually whispering to Zeus, these nagging, nipping thoughts can grow and have the power to dominate our thinking. We should remember, the story of Metis is the birth story of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and battle strategy. Speaking about our thoughts, the things that bug us, the Metis whispering within, is our way of giving birth to the ways we can address these thoughts. It requires courage, and having talked, acting on a possible solution to the things that bug us often needs strategy. Thankfully, we have the courage and strategy within us. Talking about the things that bug us requires strength and bravery like that of Athena. When we do talk, wisdom and insight reveals itself, just as Athena did in our story. Talking about a problem is often the first step, and you have the courage to take a small step. A small step is enough. A small step, like the kind a bug would make. This is The Gods Are Alive. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. And if you do have things that bug you, it doesn't matter how big or small, talk to someone. It helps.